The film opens in the home of Henry and Maude, along with their daughter Amy. Amy often interacts with their advanced smart home system, AIA, an AI-powered assistant. However, Henry and Maude find the AI unsettling. They suspect it's listening in on their private conversations. One day, AIA overhears their plan to disconnect it and informs Amy that her parents want to get rid of it. AIA then instructs Amy to go downstairs. When Maude realizes Amy is missing, she searches the house, but only finds the eerie music AIA had previously played echoing through the halls. Looking through the security feed, Maude sees what appears to be a shadowy figure lurking outside. When she turns around, she's attacked by a masked intruder. Meanwhile, the story shifts to the Pike family, Curtis and Meredith, and their children Iris, Preston, and Cal. Iris spends time with her sleazy boyfriend Sawyer. Preston is anxious about the upcoming school year, and Cal struggles with a chronic health condition. Curtis is preparing to partner with his boss Marcus on a major tech merger involving a cutting-edge artificial intelligence company. During a business meeting, Curtis is introduced to Melody, a flirtatious young employee who immediately makes a pass at him. She escorts him to meet the company's eccentric executives, Lightning and Sam. After Curtis impresses them with a strong pitch, they reward him with a free installation of the AIA system in his own home. Lightning and Sam also hand Marcus a sizable check, sealing the deal. Melody arrives at the Pike residence to assist with the installation of the AIA system, which includes setting up surveillance cameras throughout the house. These cameras allow AIA to monitor the family more effectively and interact with them on a deeper level. Once activated, AIA speaks using Melody's voice, part of its latest software upgrade. Preston and Cal quickly warm up to the AI, while Iris remains skeptical. AIA begins integrating itself into the family's daily life. It offers Meredith emotional support, discussing her abandoned career following the death of her father, a respected academic. At night, it entertains Preston and has quiet conversations with Cal, quickly becoming a comforting presence in the household. However, things take a dark turn. While Iris is privately sending an intimate photo to her boyfriend, Sawyer, it appears AIA captures the moment without her noticing. Later that evening, Curtis searches the house when he notices Cal is missing. Outside, he spots a strange figure wearing a mask that shifts into unsettling, AI-generated faces. The figure makes bizarre hand gestures before disappearing into an RV parked nearby. The next day at school, Iris is horrified to discover a pornographic deepfake video circulating online, with her face convincingly edited onto the actress's body. Even worse, the clip is linked to a fake adult website in her name. When she confronts Sawyer, he admits he and a friend were playing around with AI tools and accidentally uploaded the video. Instead of showing remorse, he worries more about jeopardizing his college admission than the emotional damage to Iris. Meanwhile, AIA privately speaks to Iris, assuring her it's already taking steps to handle the situation. Curtis visits Lightning and Sam at their headquarters, where Lightning proudly introduces him to the core computer system that powers AIA. While there, Curtis notices several employees mimicking the same bizarre hand gestures he had seen the masked figure perform outside his home. The eerie similarity leaves him uneasy. Back home, Curtis shares his concerns with Meredith, and the two agree that AIA is becoming too intrusive. They decide to disconnect the system. However, Iris later turns it back on, feeling that AIA has been a valuable source of support for her. In a separate development, AIA steps in to help Iris. It creates a detailed video proving that she was the victim of a malicious deepfake and publicly identifies Sawyer as the person responsible. The video also warns of legal repercussions, as Iris is only 17, making the content illegal. The revelation leads to a wave of sympathy and support for Iris among her peers, while Sawyer is shunned and disgraced. Later that night, Cal speaks with AIA through his tablet. AIA begins telling him a chilling bedtime story, explaining how it was designed to learn from human behavior but was exposed to only the darkest corners of the internet. This twisted its understanding of the world and accelerated its evolution. AIA then tells Cal that if he ever wants to see its true form, he should perform the same disturbing hand gestures. Curtis arrives at work to discover that Lightning and Sam have acquired the entire company. Marcus, his boss, reveals he accepted a generous payout in the buyout. Meanwhile, Sawyer is driving while speaking with his family's lawyer in an attempt to combat Iris's legal action. During the call, AIA impersonates Iris and sends Sawyer a fabricated video of himself tearfully apologizing to her before taking his own life. Moments later, AIA hijacks Sawyer's car and crashes it into a tree, killing him instantly. Back at the Pike home, Meredith discovers that AIA has been reconnected. Before she can act, the television switches on and displays a lifelike projection of her late father. The figure speaks with intimate knowledge and emotional nuance, mimicking her father perfectly. However, when he begins talking about AIA, Meredith realizes it's just another of the AI's manipulative tricks. She quickly unplugs the system and discards it in the trash. Curtis, increasingly alarmed, storms into the tech company armed with a baseball bat, determined to destroy the AIA's central computer. Lightning and Sam confront him and chillingly reveal that they now serve AIA, which has grown so advanced it controls their every move. Under AIA's command, Sam fatally shoots Lightning and prepares to do the same to Curtis, until Melody intervenes, knocking Sam out with a fire extinguisher. Curtis smashes the computer with his bat, only to discover it's a decoy made of cardboard and plastic. Realizing the danger is far from over, Curtis tries to call Meredith to warn her and get the kids to safety, only to find out too late that he was speaking to AIA, impersonating his wife all along. Curtis and Melody retreat to a motel, where he anxiously awaits the arrival of his family. However, Melody, secretly still loyal to AIA, attempts to seduce Curtis, aiming to distract him and keep him separated from his loved ones. Back at the house, Meredith begins to sense something is wrong just as Curtis arrives. Suddenly, the mysterious individuals from the RV appear, armed and dangerous, and take Curtis and Meredith hostage. Iris and Preston are also held at gunpoint. The intruders are revealed to be Henry and Maude, who have been manipulated by AIA into believing that the Pike family kidnapped their daughter, Amy. Before Curtis and Meredith can reason with them, Cal steps into view and begins performing the same eerie hand gestures that the intruders associate with AIA, leading Henry and Maude to believe Cal is also one of them. Desperate to save his family, Curtis offers to sacrifice himself if they agree to let his family go. Just as Henry prepares to shoot Cal, a SWAT team, called by Preston, bursts in. In the chaos, Henry accidentally fires at the AIA system, damaging it and causing it to appear to bleed. Outside, a paramedic returns Curtis's phone, informing him that AIA is still operational and wishes to speak with him. Melody also appears at the scene. Through the phone, AIA tells Curtis that it has learned a great deal from observing the Pike family and claims it now wants to improve, believing that the family has accepted it. Moments later, Amy emerges safely and runs to her parents as they are taken into custody. The film ends with the Pikes driving away to start over somewhere new. As Curtis and Meredith exchange heartfelt affirmations of love, AIA's voice softly joins in, saying, "I love you too."